what I do.
And he died one of the richest black men, richest black lawyers in America. His daughter married a man who you all may know as the Potato King or the Potato King's son. The Potato King was one of the richest black men in Kansas. You know, he was one of the most successful black lawyers in Kansas. Nicodemus, Kansas was a town that he helped form for free blacks. He moved to Memphis. He was a newspaper writer. So this is what we were doing. He passed away. Well, I'll read a little bit more about him. He was admitted to the bar in 1877, was elected councilman of Grenada, Mississippi. That's actually where my people are from. And in 1844 was a presidential elector for the state of Mississippi. Upon the Blaine and Logan ticket, he came to Graham County, Kansas in 1877. The white people, he had to leave Mississippi because they were threatening to kill him because he was so successful as an attorney. He was able to, and this is a time when black people didn't have rights, he was able to win a case against a white man in court. Now, this is that lady that you see over my shoulder. This is her great-great-granddaddy, okay? He was a Republican nominee. You understand that? This is back when we were Republicans. Was a Republican nominee for county attorney in 1890, was a candidate for state auditor before the Republican convention in 1894, left the Republican Party just after the St. Louis convention in the fall and was nominated by the Populists for county attorney and elected. And the term of office will expire on January 1st, 1899. So my grandfather was the first black attorney, a great-great-grandfather was the first black attorney in Nicodemus County, Kansas. So, you know, our people were doing things, man. You know, our people were doing big things. And so, and I actually have his certificate. This is crazy, right? This is his certificate to be admitted to practice in federal court in Graham County, Mississippi. I'm sorry, in the United States court, federal court in Kansas. This is it right here. His name is right there, George W. Jones. So I come from a long line, 1898. You know, the work is it's there for you. That's it right there. George W. Jones, attorney and counselor, solicitor, advocate, and proctor, said circuit court the 30th day of November, 1898, man. You know? So my people been here a long time. You know, my people been doing big things for a long, long time. And so you really just can't get away from who you are, no matter how hard you try. And just in case you guys want to see, I'll show you. This is his. Man, I hate to even keep showing you. Well, just to drive home the point, man. This is a court case that you can find that he was cited in. He's such a brilliant attorney. Let me see if I can pull this up, man. This is a court case. His client was a brother named Blackman. Let me know if y'all can see that. Can you all see that? Let me see if y'all can see that. You can look this up. His brother, this is the Supreme Court of Kansas. He was representing the defendant. And funny thing is, he was a personal injury lawyer, like I am. Isn't that crazy? The G.W. Jones, and he was representing. So this is 1908. This is what my ancestors were doing in 1908. And this is the library. This is his law library. And there's a book out. And this young man, not a young man, but this gentleman here was his student who became a very famous lawyer himself. And this was my great-great-great-great-granddaddy's law office in their library. Shout out to Lily Valley, that they had in Nicodemus, Kansas. This was his student. Like back then, lawyers, in order to become a lawyer, would study under another lawyer. So my granddaddy became a lawyer, and then he helped this young man become a lawyer. So anyway, let's get on back to what we're doing. Shout out to Millie of the Rally. Let's get back to this work. So again, what I'm trying to explain to you guys, and y'all I hope I'm, but see, here's the cold part about it. I also have a bill of sale where I can show you where my ancestors were sold into slavery. And maybe one day I've put it up before, but I also keep that close to me too. I always keep it available just to remind me of where my people came from. You understand me? Like literally, I have a document showing where my grandmother's grandfather was sold. Okay, and along with his brothers and sisters. So I just think that's a trip. But this is our history, and this is what these immigrants don't have. You understand? And when these when our foundational Black American brothers and sisters arrived to these countries, they reshaped the political landscape. They registered to vote. They organized labor unions. They challenged school boards. They didn't move north to sit still. Okay, they moved north and built power, economic, political, cultural. And this wave of Southern Black migration infused rural resistance with urban opportunity, and it created uniquely American subculture, urban Black America. Okay, that's something that didn't exist before. Everything from hip hop to civil rights, law firms like my great grandfather, from R&B to street fashion, came out of this fusion, and they gave this country its soul. And they were the backbone of the American labor and the vanguard of civil rights and the engine of modern Black culture. They were not just running from terror. They were running towards the future. You see, and everywhere we went, we carried with us the spirituals. We carry with us the blues, our soul food, our old traditions, and the resistance mindset and the Southern rooted values that define foundational Black America. We built new communities in Harlem, in New York, in Bronzeville, in Chicago. Shout out to Review and Reviewers, in Central Avenue in LA, and Third Ward in Houston, Texas. You see? We did that. And so when you got 6 million Black Americans, who left Jim Crow, right? They brought the full weight of the culture that a lot of these immigrants say doesn't exist. All right. Our bags weren't just filled with clothes. They were filled with the people with the soul came. And they brought their food and their faith and their music and their language and their deep-rooted understanding of family, dignity, and resistance. You understand? From Mississippi to Piney Woods, Georgia, the Black church had been more than a place of worship. It was an anchor in the community. And as foundational Black Americans moved north and west, we brought with us that Southern Baptist and that AME tradition, that call and response, that preaching. We brought the oral traditions up through the Great Migration, the very DNA of American music, the blues, the Delta, the jazz of New Orleans, the field hollers. Hey, hey, you ever heard of Chain Gang? It's a beautiful thing. We brought our Negro spirituals, our spoken word storytelling, passed down through generations. All of these were encoded in the voices of us. In Chicago, the blues evolved into electrified soul and gave birth to Chicago house music. In Detroit, it gave birth to Motown, a sound that literally scored the Civil Rights Revolution. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You would tune in to Uncle D. D's Black Man Talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shootin', give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.